I'm gonna close. Because I'm gonna get started. Y'all, let me get your check. Just a quick good morning. I just want to make sure I got the levels right, and then I'm gonna start it. One, two, ready,
One, two, three. This is Phyllis Coley, Spectacular Magazine Radio Show.
I'll take that down a little bit. And record here. Okay. All right, we are set.
So what are we doing now? Oh, Lawrence, where's my phone? Am I going? You keeping the time or?
Yeah, I'm gonna start y'all. And I'm gonna run out. So
now, what happens at 11 when we get to? I finish with this segment.
Segment 1 and 2.
This is segment 1.
Do like you did last week. Just hey, you know what? We'll come right back. Do the exact same way you did last week.
Oh, okay. All right. So you're still gonna do it in 2 segments. Correct. Okay, cool.
Correct. Just be tight on the time. Yeah. There won't be nobody here to monitor. All right, started. All right.
Enlightening, empowering, entertaining. Good morning. Happy Sunday morning to you. Foxy is your community-focused resource, shining a spotlight on those that impact our neighborhood. Voting for the Spectacular Magazine 2018 Man of the Year is open now through July the 30th. The Spectacular Magazine 2018 Man of the Year Awards Gala will take place on Sunday, August 12th at the Millennium Hotel in Durham. Voting form and gala ticket information is available on our website, spectacularmag.com. Spectacular Magazine is hosting the Southwest Durham Food Truck features a food truck rodeo. There's a good cause. We have inside areas as well as outside. There's kid activities. There's music. There's also economic empowerment. Economic empowerment being that because we're doing this on Sunday evening, you know you guys are all going out to eat after church today. All we're asking you to do is funnel your money in a different direction. All of the food trucks that have been invited to participate have either participated in Juneteenth, they've been at Bimbe, they've been at the African American Cultural Celebration in Raleigh. So come out and we're just asking you to change your money and direct it in a different way. Now the cause, we're asking people to bring a non-perishable food item for the Backpack Buddies. That's an interfaith food shuttle program that provides children with nutritious weekend meals. And this event is free and open to the public. And you guys, please bring food or you can make a cash donation. But it's so very important because so many of our young people don't get a meal other than the free lunch or free breakfast that they get at school. An African-American female graduate of North Carolina State University to paint a 30 by 20 foot mural last summer in downtown Raleigh. Now she spent 10 days, actually 10 days plus, last summer, we're talking in June, downtown painting this mural. Last week, the mural met with an unexpected fate. Joining me now is the artist, the muralist, the sculptor, Derek Coulter. Welcome to Spectacular Magazine Radio Show.
Hi, thank you so much for having me. I really appreciate the opportunity to be here. And it was so cool to hear you say
listening. So tell me, how did this project with the ACLU come about?
Okay, so Raleigh Murals Project, they are a project. The objective is to get as many murals in Raleigh as possible. So I am one of their artists, which is super exciting. Mm-hmm. The ACLU contacted them and they explained what it is that we're looking for. And I was the artist that fit. So we started having meetings, I believe it's for early April. And then everything came together where the painting ended up being in June of last year.
Okay, and so where is the painting?
The painting is on South Salisbury Street. So it's about 214 South Salisbury. It's on the block between Martin and Hargett Street. Okay. So it's a block up from the courthouse. It's on the back side of the Big Easy and Kimbrell's.
Okay, Kimbrell's Furniture Store.
Yes.
Okay.
And they're awesome. Okay. They're so awesome. But yes, Kimbrel's, and it's a big yellow piece, and I would say you can't miss it, but sometimes people do miss it. It's on the left side of the street. That's a one-way street. It's just big yellow.
Oh, okay. And so what's the theme of the mural, and what's kind of your mission in your work?
Okay, so the theme of the mural is actually, I kept saying, this is my first permanent public mural, which
Okay,
is so exciting because this is what I've wanted to do forever, right? Or not forever, just for a long time.
Yes, okay.
So this mural, the theme was, is actually about protesters' rights. So we wanted to make sure that we were saying, okay, we're acknowledging the people who are doing important things in the world. And when I say that, the people who are featured in this mural, it's iconic images. They're people who risked their lives to protest in the ways that they did. So the 1960s, of course, the Black Power salute. Yesa Lilesa, the Ethiopian athlete who did the X at the end to protest the government killing of his people. There's a woman protesting the rape of Jyoti Singh, who was raped on a bus by 6 men in India. That was a horrific situation. There's the Stonewall riots, the Memphis sanitation workers are in there. And then we have more recently the woke baby, of course, from the Women's March family, the La Chevalier family featured in there as well. We have Aisha from Baton Rouge with the protest, the Freedom Woman.
And the Women's March is also portrayed.
Yes.
Okay.
Absolutely.
And so listen, so tell us what happened to the mural.
It was weird, it's confusing, it's upsetting, but somebody actually showed up and vandalized the piece. So when I got the phone call, I got the call from a friend and he said, hey, have you seen the mural? And I'm like, no. Of course. What's different?
Because it's been there for a year already. Okay.
That's the thing that's crazy. So we thought that somebody was going to tag, and when I say tag, somebody tagged the mural. But when I say tag, to explain what that means, it's someone came up and wrote something on it in a way that they weren't supposed to. So
can you tell us what any of those things said? Now keep in mind this is Sunday morning.
Yeah.
It's family friendly radio.
Okay, so instead of actually giving a platform to the words, which is actually that's really been the focus of is saying, okay, we're not gonna dive into it. But what I can tell you is that it was particularly anti-Semitic. There was a lot of stuff about race relations in America, and it was weird. Like, I don't know what this person was still trying to say, but it's definitely anti-Semitic. There's definite racism in there. There's a Confederate flag drawn on the armband of one people, and at this point, like, there are the people who, of course, argue that Confederate flags are about history and pride of the South. But at this point in time, it's definitely alongside.
At this point in history, right
Absolutely.
now, and what's happening with us.
Yeah.
So, how did it make you feel? How did you feel when? I mean, your hard work. That was you on that wall.
It was, and it wasn't just me. It was all of us. It was the community. It was people saying, you know, the reactions that people have had, the process of painting it. So I'm up on the lift, and I end up yelling down, talking to people on this lift over the process. So it felt like something that belonged to us. And so for someone to deface it with stuff that a group of rabbis ended up reaching out to my coordinator, one of my coordinators, and saying, hey, we're concerned about what this means to the community, what this means for us. And that hurt me. I made my original Facebook video, which is on my Facebook page at their Coulter. I made the original video explaining that, I was okay. I'm like, I'm okay because everyone's calling, they're texting, they're messaging, and I'm just like, okay, just so all of y'all know, I'm all right. Yes. But Saturday night, I went to a show. My friend Juice Lord Magnus performed in Raleigh, and it was an amazing show. And he makes angry music, and I got angry that night.
Yes, right.
Yeah, so it's like I went over there and I was mad, and that's the first time I've been mad. But it's been
up and down, and I can imagine because I understand, and we shared some stories before, and I understand what it's like when people take your personal work that you put so much into. But you do have some other thing to look forward to.
Yes.
So tell me you have an exhibit right now?
I do. So it's at Claymakers in Durham, which is super, super exciting. This show, there's not a combined show title, so it's actually two separate shows in one space, and they're complementary, which is neat.
And this is at Claymakers in Durham.
This is at Claymakers in Durham.
Okay.
So it's my show is on the north side of the gallery. That shows right before we fly. The other side of the gallery is Anne Gregory Bepler. And so my show is, and it's a wonderful piece. So her piece is about the inevitable violence. It features bullet casings, and it's a message about mothers and the protection of their children, and the inevitable of what happens when that violence I was given my first or awarded my first residency with Michael, the Black on Black project. So the show, Right Before We Fly, is about the understanding as a Black person when there are times where society or things will tell you, okay, you can't accomplish what you're trying to, or there are things set out to push you back from doing that. And it's an acknowledgement of the people who light the path for you and the people who give flight to your dreams and help you fly.
Now, talking about helping you fly.
Yes.
So how are you financed? How do you do this?
Oh, okay. So I live with my mama, and I love her so much. She's actually here with me right now. She's amazing, Alnita. And right now, the objective with art, people say, okay, artists, the struggle is real, and it is. So,
but now let me ask you real specifically.
Yes.
So I have some leftover paint, things in my garage. Right. Could you use things like that?
Okay, so certain types of paint. The thing is, I need specific colors. So if there are people who are willing specific colors where they're willing to pay for the paint, or use a company account where it's like you have a discount that I can have access to. Those are the type of things I need. Funding as far as stuff. The big thing for me right now is finding walls. So I need people who own buildings who have these big walls who say, hey, one, I have a wall that you can paint on, and two, I have a budget for you to come paint it. Because you have to pay for the supplies.
How would we reach you?
You can, so my website is www.darecoulter.com.
That's DARE.
And
COULTER.
Yes, .com. I'm on Instagram at Dare Coulter. I'm facebook.com/dareart. You can Google Dare Mural Raleigh Artist. It'll come up.
And then you can also tell everybody, because we didn't have enough time, but you'll tell us all about the mural you have coming up in Durham. And you have one in Raleigh, and you're going to be doing one in Fayetteville.
Yes, I will.
Oh, this is awesome. I am so proud of you.
Thank you so much.
I'm so proud of you.
Thank you.
And I am so sorry for somebody to hurt you, because that had to hurt your heart.
The community is coming around it, and there will be time for the community to come paint. So people can go to darecoulter.com/support. I want to make murals that hate will not win, with that message around the nation. So if people have walls anywhere, they can contact me, darecoulter.com/support. If you want to make monetary donations, you can, but you can also sign up to be notified when the community is going to come in and help paint.
Thank you so much, Dare.
You're so welcome.
This is Phyllis Coley. And you're listening to Spectacular Magazine Radio Show on Foxy 107, 104. We'll be right back. Woo! Listen, before you go off, y'all, this is a piece of her. This is a sculpture. This is something that she did herself. And and so this is awesome. So do we stand it up, or is it supposed to be laying down?
So it's actually supposed to be laying down. I can pick it up and show you.
No, but tell us what this is. Yeah. Show the camera.
Oh, where's right here. Okay. So this is my first sculpture under the direction of Holly Fisher, who's incredible. She is the Plato to my Aristotle, and I love her very much. But I made I made this piece. This was, again, my first sculpture. And my primary thing is actually sculpture. That's my love. That's my passion. So this is this piece. I made it while I was at American
You like
College.
yellow, don't you?
I love yellow.
I can tell. Okay, yes,
Like,
I can tell.
good,
Yes, and okay, so my main colors are also yellow, orange,
Yes.
peach, anything in that family.
Right.
And I don't know what that means. If that means something.
These are sunshine.
Is that what it is? Okay.
That's what it means.
We'll be back right after this.
Bye.
Okay. Lawrence, you want to take one picture right here by the Foxy side?
That's great.
Oh, gosh, thank you. Oh,